Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rashi Goel and in this video we will discuss about the simple interest part 2. In the first part we will discuss about the formula and how to apply the formula and how to convert rate into per annum and how to convert the time into year. So now let's discuss some word problems on simple interest. So let's start with the today's video. So let's read our first question. In how many years, what will be the simple interest on a sum of money be 2 by 7 of the principal? If the rate of interest is 7 whole 1 over 7% per annum. So what they said, that they ask you the time, how many years. So what is our formula for time? Time is 100 multiply interest over P multiply R. And what they are given to us, they said the simple interest on a sum of money be 2 by 7 of the principal. That is, interest is 2 by 7 of principal. So we don't have the value of principal, so we'll take it as P. And what they given also, the rate of percent, that is 7 whole 1 over 7%, and we can write it as 50 over 7%. Now put all this value in the formula. So 100 multiply, what is our interest? 2 by 7 of P over P multiply, and what is rate? 50 by 7. Years, because we have to find the time. So our time comes in the terms of years. So we'll eliminate P by P first, and then we eliminate 7 by 7. So what is left? 200 in numerator and 50 in denominator. So after eliminating, in table of 5, 20 comes at 4 place. So how many time they'll take? 4 years they will take. The simple interest on a sum of money 2 by 7 of the principal. Now let's move to the second question. Yes, read it. In what time will rupees 26,500 amount to rupees 32,065 at the rate of 9%? So first we'll write the value what they given to us. This becomes this. So that means the principal. Always the principal become amount. So that means the principal given is 26,500. Amount is 32,065. And at what rate? 9% per annum. And we have to calculate the time. So if we notice, we have to calculate the interest also. So what is the formula for interest if principal and amount is given? I is equals to amount minus principal. So the value of amount is 32,065, subtracted 26,500. After subtraction, we get rupees 5,565. Now we have to find the time. So what is our formula? We'll write the formula in the last question also. 100 multiply interest over principal into times of rate. So 100 multiply interest is 5,565 over principal is 26,500 and our rate is 9. So we eliminate the 2 zeros with the 2 zeros of 100. So what is left? 5,565 over 265 multiply 9. So after solving this, we get 7 by 3 years. So the required time is 7 by 3 years, or you can write it as in table of 3, 7 does not come, but 6 comes at 2 place, so 2 complete years. And what is the remainder? 4 months. 2 years and 4 months, the required time. So where the principal becomes amount at the rate of 9%. Now let's discuss the next word problem. At what rate of interest will a sum of money amount to 7/4 itself in 8 years and 4 months? So in this case, what we have to find? Rate of interest. And what is given? They said the sum of money. Sum of money means principal. So we'll consider the principal at P. So let the principal be P. We assume that the principal be P, and they did not give the value of rate, so we'll consider rate as R. And the rate of interest is R% per annum. So I'll write per annum. So we have to convert the time in per annum years. They've given you time in 8 years and 4 months. So we'll convert it. So the time will be 8 whole 4 over 12. So we can write it as 8 whole 1 over 3. That is 25 over 3 years. And they said the sum of money amount to 7/4. That means amount, what is our amount? Amount is 7/4 of our principal. And what we take as principal? P. So that means 7/4 of P. Or we can, what is the formula of our amount? Amount is principal plus interest. So we can write it as, in place of amount 7/4 of P, we can find the value of interest from here. 7/4 of P minus P. After taking LCM and solved it, we can find 7P minus 4P over 4 equals to interest. So it has become 3/4P of interest. So what is our value of interest is 3/4 of principal. Now we'll put the value of in formula, rate formula, because we have to find the rate of interest. Rate is equals to 100 multiply interest over principal into time. So 100 multiply, what is our interest? We'll find it already, 3/4 P over, we take it, our P is principal as P and our time is 25/3 years. So after solving it, we eliminate P by P and we'll take it as, write it as 100 over 3 and multiply this 3 comes in numerator and this 4 comes in denominator. 4 multiply 25. So 100 multiply 9 over 4 multiply 25 is 100. We eliminate 100 by 100. So we'll get 9. So we'll get 9% per annum. Our rate of interest is 9% per annum. So what we did in this question, first we take the principal as P and rate of interest as R%. Then we convert our time in terms of years. We'll get 25/3 years. We'll write it what the question said. The sum of money is amount to 7/4. That means our amount is 7/4 of principal. And we know the formula of amount is principal plus interest. With the help of this formula, we'll find the value of interest and put it in our rate formula. And then we eliminate the terms and find our rate value. I hope it's clear. So now let's move forward to the next question. Read the question. If the sum of money becomes 2,926 in 1 year and 8 months at the simple interest rate of 6% per annum, find the sum of money. That means we have to find the principal. So let we assume the principal as P. Let the sum of money be rupees P. And what is the amount they given to us? 2,926. And the time is 1 complete year. So we'll write it as 1 whole. 8 months, we'll write it as 8/12. and we eliminated 2 by 3 in table of 4 Tickle. So we can write it as 5 by 3 years. And what is the value of rate they given to us? 6.5%. We can write it as 65 over 2, 10%, or we can write it as 13 over 2% per annum. So we'll convert all our values. This is our amount, this is our time, and this is our rate. And we have to find the principal. So first we know that the amount is equals to principal plus interest. Right? So principal plus, and what is the formula of interest? P multiply R multiply T over 100. In both terms, we can take P as common and write it as 1 plus RT over 100. Right? Put the value. We don't know about P, so we'll take it as P. And 1 plus, what is our rate? 13 by 2 multiply, what is our time? 5 by 3 and over 100. So we'll take it as equals to amount, and they give us the value of amount, that is 2,926. We'll put it P, and after eliminating it, we get 1 plus 13 over 120. After taking it as denominator and divided by 5. So we can write it as 2,926. After taking the LCM, 120. We get 120 plus 13, that is 133 P. So we can find the value of P from here. So we'll take it 120 to the other side, from denominator to coming numerator, and 133 is equals to principal. So our principal will be 2,640. So hence the sum of money is 2,640. Now let's move forward to the next word problem. Rupees 2,400 becomes 2,976 in 3 years at a certain rate of simple interest. So we don't know the value of rate. So for this, we have to find the value of rate. What sum of money will it become? 5,016 in 4 years at the same rate of interest. That means we have to find the same. We have to find the sum of money, principal for this. But the same of interest is same. Rate of interest is same. So first we have to find the rate of interest. So they give you, in case 1, they give you the value of principal, that is rupees 2,400, and it becomes to 2,976. That is our amount, 2,976. In how many years? In 3 years. And we have to find the value of rate. With the help of principal and amount, can we find the value of interest? Yes. We can find the value of interest as subtracting amount from principal from amount. Amount is 2,976 and principal is 2,400. So our interest is 576. So we can now simply find the value of rate because we have all the values. 100 multiply interest over principal into times of time. So 100, what is our interest? 576. Principal is 2,400 and time is 3 years. Eliminate it, and 576 over 72, and it will, after dividing it with 72, we get 8. So what is our rate? Rate is 8% per annum. Now comes to case 2. Case second. In case second, they said how many, what's the sum of money? Sum of money means principal. We have to find the principal. They give us amount 5,016 and the time is 4 years at the same rate of interest. So we'll take it rate as same, that is 8%. we calculated. So what is the formula for amount? We'll calculate in the last question while taking PS common. 1 plus RT over 100. Put the value of amount 5016. P we have to calculate. 1 plus R is 8. Time is 4 over 100. So it becomes 8 times 4 is 32. And after LCM it becomes 132 over 100 P. After eliminating it, we get 33 over 25. So we have to find the value of principal. So we'll deviate principal to the other side and take all the terms to the other side. After dividing it by 11, you can solve it and multiply it, and you get your principal value as 3,800. I hope the question is clear. Every question is different, and you can practice this type of question, and it will be very helpful for your competition in your school. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next part.